dual saw because it goes from a handsaw to a table saw with our special guest, our do-it-yourselfer, Mr. Lou Caputo. I'm putting on my safety glasses. Wait until you see the power of this saw.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, it always sells on hsn.com for $129.95. For Thanksgiving and Black Friday weekend, it is $99.95.
It's amazing.
And this is a great product. Free shipping and handling. 3 flex payments for $33.32. Now, exactly what do you receive with it, Mr. Luke?
Okay, when you get your dual saw, you're going to receive the saw itself. And the big deal about this saw, Bill, is that it uses counter-rotating blades. You know, this was actually developed by firemen, okay, to help extract people from cars. Because you saw that when they were getting people out of, who had car accidents, taking them out of the car, a lot of sparks, a lot of heat. Watch this animation. It shows you exactly what I'm talking about. The blades rotate in opposite directions. Now, what that's going to do for you is it's safer. There's less kickback. There's less heat generated. And it's going to allow you to do plunge cuts, go forward, backward, do all kinds of things. When you buy this, here's the dual saw itself. So you're getting that. You're also receiving a laser guide, which you don't get elsewhere. You're going to receive a ruler guide so you can make consistent cuts of the same width if you're ripping some boards or something. Of course, the blades, you get wax sticks for cutting soft metals. And then, Bill, it all comes in a custom case, which, when you wrap it, looks like this, and it is an awesome Christmas present. Now, this is for people that are do-it-yourselfers, handymen, people who have never used a saw before and have no idea what to do. And we even have a hang tag on these with a QR code on it that takes you to a video. So if you don't know anything about saws, this is going to walk you through how to use it.
Now, when you see this thing start to pile through a solid door, copper piping, PVC,
all kinds of things,
steel, aluminum, you're going to go like, wow.
Let's do it.
This is a gift for under $100.
Yeah.
And most people don't want to buy a huge table saw because there's no place in the garage and there's no place in your storage area for it. This is all you need. Now, Lou's going to start sawing away.
I'm going to cut things.
If you own one, call us and tell you why you love it.
Yeah. Now, watch this, okay? We got a variety of different things here. I'll tell you as I go through. But notice I'm never going to change the blade. Watch how easy I cut. Ready? Here we go. There's wood just like that. Here's a steel threshold from a doorway. This is a real pain to cut. Not for the dual saw, though. See how quick I went through that?
Look at that clean edge.
Yeah, really clean, no shards on there. If you're going to be doing flooring, Bill, doing a little home improvement here, watch the way. You want a nice even cut on this. Look at that laser on there, too. Look at that. It is smooth. It is beautiful. It's finished. I mean, like, you could actually just lay that in. You don't have to do anything with it.
Look at this. From
Isn't it amazing?
Laminate flooring to aluminum, like for a threshold. I mean, this is
a beautiful piece of wood.
What a gorgeous product this is.
So simple.
If you think about it.
And notice, too, I'm not doing the work. The dual saw is actually doing the work. Here's a piece of trim. If you're doing a little trim work in your house. Now, this is a piece of lattice work, and it's actually kind of flimsy, okay? So what you want to do is, notice it's not going to, like, destroy this.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. See what I'm talking about?
Listen, if you tried a hacksaw or if you tried a handsaw,
you would destroy
it would be like wobbling up and down. It would be a nightmare.
All right. Copper pipes, all right? If you're doing a little home plumbing right there, this is the best way to cut through copper. And remember, we give you the wax stick because copper is a soft metal. Watch this. Clean edge, nice and smooth. PVC. Normally with PVC, you got to buy a special crimping tool. Watch this again. If you're working on your sprinklers.
Wow.
Very simple, all right, now.
You know, I just renovated my belated mom's home, and the handyman would come in, and they'd always have to do something.
Yeah.
And a pipe broke in the wall and from the bathroom, but the wall butted up to the dining room, and he was using a handsaw, and it had a jagged edge on the pipe, and I'm thinking, why didn't he have one of these?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, these are under $100. You can only order this at HSN in this package with the laser light. It is the only presentation planned for Thanksgiving weekend, and you can get it home for around $34 on your credit card. I love that it's free shipping, too, because you know what? Use it. We have our extended holiday returns. If you use it yourself, guys and gals, and you don't find this is one of the easiest tools to use for around-the-home jobs, put it back in the box and we'll give you a full refund. even at the end, into the end of January of 2015, for goodness sakes. Okay,
All right.
now this is rebar.
This is rebar. This is something they use to make roads. They hold up buildings with this. This is a big, solid piece of steel. Watch this, okay? Same blade I used to cut everything else. I haven't changed anything. Now, I cut that piece off. I'm going to grab this because I want everybody to see the edge on this. Look at what I just cut off there. Do you see that? It is clean. It is polished. And if I had a bare finger, I could touch that. It's not even hot to the touch. That's what we're talking about with the dual saw. And, there's a lot of folks out there. I know that maybe you've got someone in your life who wants to be a handy person. They don't know anything about tools. Let me show you something, okay? Here's all the saws that the dual saw is going to replace. We've got hacksaws, we've got hand saws, we've got circular saws, we've got jigsaws, we've got all kinds of saws in here that you don't need to worry about with the dual saw. If you've got the dual saw, it's going to take care of all of this for you.
This is the thing. You don't have to worry about, do I have the right tool?
No.
Lou has not changed that blade one time since we began this presentation. And that's impressive because normally you need like a steel blade, you need a copper blade, you need a plastic
carbon,
or PVC.
all kinds of things. You don't have to,
Now,
don't have to worry about that.
This is a solid door.
This is a solid door, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a doggy door in.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, now normally this is a real pain because you've got to drill pilot holes, you've got to do all kinds of things. Watch the dual saw. I'm going to do, Bill, what they call a plunge cut. I'm going to go straight down, cut forward and backward. Ready? Watch this. Just like that, we cut through there. I dropped the doggy door in. It's that easy to do. Now, here's the thing. You could do this with your cabinets as well.
You did this way too quickly. This is impressive because you know what? A lot of people want to put a doggy door in, and you're like, how do you get through the door? Well, you need the right tool to do it. And you cannot do this functionally with a table saw without having two people to pick up the door and lay it right in the right place.
Right, exactly. Or put it in a cabinet door if you want to put a litter box in there. Come on over here real quick. We've actually got, you see all the different projects you can do there. There's the doggy door. That's exactly what I just did now. Cut through the door, drop it in. There's no fuss, no muss. You don't have to put a lot of thought into your projects anymore. It's that simple to do. Now, we also have diamond blades available. So if you're picking up the dual saw right now as a gift, you might want to get the diamond blades. You're going to use those for bricks, for concrete, if you're doing any marble, anything like that. In this case, we're going to do some travertine, okay? It's a very soft stone. So watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do a little home improvement backsplash.
I don't believe you're doing tile.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, this thing is cutting tile.
All right. Ordinarily, you'd have to get a wet saw to do that, but with the dual saw, I don't have to worry about that. Now, we're going to do real quick, put our backsplash on here, Bill. Put a little bit of glue on this right here, this piece right here.
I am so impressed by this saw. Now, we only have 200 remaining. Is that right, Paul? Okay, in the diamond blades, we only have 200 remaining.
Look at this.
We've got that item number at the bottom of the screen if you want the diamond blades.
Done. We just put the backsplash together. That simple to do. That's the whole point of the dual saw, is to do things quickly and easily. Real quick, let's go over what you're getting before I do any more demos. Remember, you're going to get the dual saw you see right here with the counter-rotating blades. You're going to receive the ruler guide. You're going to get the laser guide. You're going to get the wax sticks for soft metals. And you're getting all this in a custom case you see right here. When you wrap this and put this under the tree, that handy person is going to flip. And if it's someone who knows nothing about tools, you even get the QR code on the hang tag that you can go look at the video. It tells you all about it.
I mean, you've got your entire kit in one suitcase.
Right here.
One handheld, like little attaché. You've seen what we did, and now, Paul,
we've got more.
Lou went through a great deal of work to set up a variety of demonstrations, which, by the way, you would not get in the home store.
No.
They don't take out a saw and show you how to do it. This is the how-to. This is the gift for the guy, gift for the gal, gift for the handy person that likes to do DIY. If you're a weekend warrior and you want to be able to do wonderful things at home without calling a handyman and expending a fortune in, service call fees. Now, that's steel.
This is steel. This is what we call diamond plate. They use this to make the what they call jockey boxes on trucks. They use it for steps on trucks. You can hear that's solid, okay? I'm going to cut straight through the back, do a plunge cut, and then make a little flap out of this. Same blades that we've been using to cut everything else on with the dual saw. Watch. Now, we're going to go up and make our flap. Look at that right there, right through that steel, so easy. And Bill, the saw did all the work. I didn't do anything. I'm just here looking good. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, to go through this kind of metal without having to have a special saw.
Right.
And the diamond blades will probably sell out during this presentation. We've got that item number at the bottom of the screen. With this, you receive 2 blades that will take care of every job we've done with the exception of what? The tile?
Yeah, the diamond blades do the tile, do the brick, do the concrete, all that. But these blades do everything else.
All right, let me come over there.
Okay.
Listen, let me just remind everyone, this is the only presentation scheduled for Black Friday weekend.
Yeah.
And if you want the saw as a gift, you can use it all the way through December and test it. If you're not as confident as Lou and I are, that is going to take care of every job you have at home. And for crafters who want to build a doghouse or a fort for the kids or a treehouse.
Anybody. This is for anybody.
You're going to love it. Just make sure that if you're using it around like a teenager or a younger person, that they use protective goggles.
Oh, always.
Things are flying everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to drop a sink in, okay? And this is, again, something on maybe your home improvement list. You want to get it off there. Watch what I'm going to do. Straight down. Going to go backward. Going to go forward. See what I did? I went forward and backward on that one. Now watch this again. We're going to do it one more time. Straight down.
You cannot do this with a table saw.
No.
That's what I love about this.
Jigsaw, anything. Look at that. Just knock that on through.
Well, you are so tough.
Drop in our sink. I'm telling you, man. Look at that. Done. Okay, we might have to do some plumbing, but otherwise, done.
Wait a minute. You got to do some plumbing, but you got the saw to cut the pipes.
Isn't that great? We got the saw to cut the pipes.
Listen, with all joking aside, have you ever seen a saw that does everything you're looking at today? It's called the dual saw because it really doubles as a saw to do just about everything. But you take it from a handheld saw to a diamond saw instantly for going through tile and concrete. You do not need a wet saw to do that. If you want to lay a tile floor, you can do it with the dual saw.
The dual saw.
And replace all these tools.
Replacing all of this. And the nice thing is, if you're just getting into home improvements and you're thinking, okay, I don't have the money to buy all this, you don't need the money to buy all this because the dual saw replaces all of these.
I remember when you and I launched this, and I didn't have this much to say because I was honest to God. And you know what? I know that you see us present a lot of product. I was personally in awe because he was going through so much material. He's going to keep demonstrating.
Oh, you're going to love
this
part.
But I want you to think about when you're doing a job at home where you're putting in, let's say you're putting in some shelves and you need to cut the brackets.
Right.
What do you reach for? A hacksaw?
Yeah.
What a pain in the neck. You're sawing while he's installing. Okay, let's keep going.
All right, this is our torture test. Now, what I'm going to do is go straight through all these materials without stopping. I've got some wainscoting here. We've got that threshold. We've got some flooring. We've got exactly what you're talking about, the racks from the closet right here, the brackets. We've got some molding. We've got some wood. We've got some PVC, and we've got copper pipe. I'm just going to go straight through.
Can you do it in 90 seconds?
I can do it in 30 seconds. Watch this.
Okay, here we go. Start the clock.
Done.
Okay. This is receiving the Bill Green Do-It-Yourself Top Award of the
seal
season.
of approval.
No, this is my top award. I'm giving this #1 position for everything we have in hsn.com for do-it-yourselfers. Have you ever seen demonstrations like this on any, HGTV show?
Bill's almost speechless, and that never
honest
happens.
To God, I'm watching this, and I'm thinking, I just went through this renovation again on the house in Miami, and I'm watching the tools coming in the door, and they're going through concrete walls with what do you call the hammers?
The hammer saw. Hammer drill. A hammer drill.
And there's plaster going everywhere. All they needed was this one tool. It's the dual saw.
The dual saw.
Well,
and remember, you get the entire set when you buy this with the case and everything.
Yeah, you get the laser light, which is a great guide. Well, we have
the
a lot
ruler
more
guide.
to come.
Yeah, everything. You get the whole kit.
You know, it's 20 minutes before the top of the hour. I want you to stay in the ordering process on hsn.com. Do not go anywhere. Okay? Okay. I'm shocked that you went through every